back. In this segment, we are going to explore how to balance life and learn about the 6 dimensions of the wellness wheel and how to manage them. We have all heard that self-care is very important for our well-being. Many understand self-care as eat well, sleep well, exercise, and maybe get a few massages and spa pampering. But self-care goes much deeper than that. Self-care consists of balance of the 6 dimensions of the wellness wheel. If the wheel is out of balance, the ride is bumpy. How many times do you feel like saying, I need a vacation from my life? Maybe it is the overwhelming work or the hectic schedule that you have. Perhaps it is family matters that are bothering you. Whatever the reason, most times we just go to bed tired, hoping to wake up to a better day and a better life. But when we open our eyes, the hazy picture of yesterday's disaster brings in desperation, and you're on to another stressful deja vu. Soon enough, hours turn into days, days into weeks, and the stress of last year's promotion is running your life. But you don't have time to stop because you have to hustle, and you keep lying to yourself that one day things would get better, things would be different. You promise to reward yourself once you've reached your goal, and when you reach the summit, it doesn't feel as rewarding, so you set a higher bar for yourself and you postpone the reward for another day. But if you don't pay the piper, he will come calling, and slowly you begin to burn out. The mental drainage turns into physical exhaustion, and now you wonder why you're always stressed, frustrated, and tired. So you take a couple of days of vacation. You try to enjoy every minute, and you delay returning for as long as you can. Once your vacation is over, the cycle starts again. Soon enough, you start complaining about headaches and chest pains, so you go to see your physician. They prescribe medication, among other methods, such as changing your diet and limiting alcohol and other substances. So you begin to follow doctor's orders. You take your prescribed medication most of the time. You try to watch your diet, but one thing remains. You don't make any changes to your daily activities. Why? Because you simply don't have the time. Or more precisely, you don't make the time. The issue with time is that unlike money, it will never come back, and by ignoring your self-care, you're reducing your time. For how long do you plan to stick around? Do you want to see your children and grandchildren grow? When you board a plane, you receive instructions on what to do in case of an emergency. The stewards give you information about how to use the oxygen mask, and she puts emphasis on one simple rule. Put the mask on yourself first before you start helping others. Why is this so crucial? Because you can't help others if you don't help yourself first. So what are some methods and tips for balancing the wellness wheel? First, we need to understand the dimensions of the wheel and discover where we are in each one of them. Number 1, social wellness. This consists of our relationships, respect, and community interaction. This dimension considers how we relate to others, how we connect, communicate, and get along with the people around us. Humans are social creatures. When asked what they're afraid of, most people answer loneliness. We are not designed to be alone, and realizing it or not, we are always in search of companionship. It is the need to be loved, heard, and understood that drives us. Even those of us who are introverts enjoy some type of social interaction. Admitting it or not, we cannot do it all on our own. We need people. Depending on whether you are introvert or extrovert, social interaction can be a very different experience. Loneliness and isolation are mostly associated with sadness and depression. Based on your social needs, you may not need to go out all the time and socialize with a bunch of people, but it is important to have deep, meaningful connections with at least a couple of people. Number 2, spiritual wellness. These are the meaning and values. This dimension helps us establish peace and harmony in our lives. It is the ability to discover meaning and purpose in life. Spirituality helps alleviate depression. Many religious people put their hope and faith in deities and doctrines, but spirituality can be simply being in alignment with your true values and morals. Number 3, Emotional wellness. These are our feelings, emotions, reactions, and cognition. This is the dimension where you are in touch with your feelings and emotions of sorrow, joy, love, etc. This dimension helps us cope with the emotional challenges of life. Emotional self-care can be challenging for some of us. As many of us try to appear strong and stern, we don't often express all of our emotions. The idea here is to recognize the emotion, feel it, acknowledge it, and release it. What matters is not the emotion itself, it is the way we choose to respond to it. Number 4, financial or occupational wellness. These are our skills, finances, balance, and satisfaction. This dimension involves finding fulfillment in your job and knowing that it has meaning. It is also the ability to establish balance between work and leisure time. What we do as a job encompasses a lot of our time, which is why it is important to find a career that is meaningful to you and to society. It is important to do what we love and love what we do. Number 5, intellectual wellness. This is our critical thinking, creativity, and curiosity. This dimension considers the desire to be a lifelong learner. It is the ability to be open to new experiences and ideas to continue growing. Intellectual wellness is engaging in creative, mentally stimulating activities, building your knowledge, and sharing ideas with other people. Number 6, physical wellness. This involves our body, nutrition, and healthy habits. This dimension considers overall health and what you need to do to maintain a healthy quality of life. It is the ability to take charge of your health by making conscious decisions to be healthy. In other segments, we focus on the many aspects of the physical wellness dimension, but in summary, physical activities have tremendous impact and benefits on our health. Physical wellness is broader than just gym exercises. It includes anything related to the physical body. Your physical body is the home of your soul, which is why it is so important to receive the care it needs. It is also a reflection of the personal care it receives. If you aren't well physically, it is difficult to remain mentally and emotionally healthy. Think of the feelings and emotions you experience when you get sick. When we are ill, we are not at our best, and we have limitations in our personal and professional performance. Here is where you would ask yourself, what is my body trying to tell me?